evening from day 8 in the Big Brother house. Day 8's video is going to be a quarantine Q&A video.
You what, mate?
So I realised that this might not be to everyone's taste.
You're goddamn right.
If this isn't your cup of tea, come back tomorrow and I'll see you again then. Anyway, if you're new around here, my name's Adam Dawson and I'm in a 2-week quarantine in Melbourne, Australia, and this is day 8. I decided to take a bit of a chill day and just sort of let my body recover from the challenges that I've been doing. So go check those videos out if you haven't already. So that's the 5k challenge video and the 300 press up video from yesterday. Both pretty sick. Even though I was taking a rest day today, I still maintained my current workout streak of day 8. Albeit I did take my foot off the gas a little bit today and took it kind of easy in the workout. But yeah, as I said at the start of the video, this is going to be a quick Q&A video just to sort of reflect on my time in quarantine, given that I'm now past the halfway mark. Let's jump into it. Question 1. How do you feel about passing the halfway mark? I pretty much feel completely fine, albeit I'm a little bit tired today just from having done the challenges for the past 2 days. But apart from that, I'm actually kind of enjoying this experience, weirdly. It's quite nice having a lot of time to yourself to just sort of catch up on things that you wouldn't normally do. But I think there's a two-sided coin there. It's pretty important that you actually keep yourself busy. If you're not keeping yourself busy, you could potentially have a bit of a downward negative spiral into getting yourself bored, and you just don't want to go down that road. So yeah, overall, feel pretty good about passing the halfway mark. Looking forward to getting out though all the same. Question 2. If you could change one thing that you've done in quarantine so far, what would you do? To be honest, I think I would actually have made more of an effort to read my book that I brought with me. It's called Mastering Chinese Characters, and the reason that I brought this book is that I actually want to be able to learn to read and write in Chinese. I can speak a wee bit of Chinese, very, very minimal amount, but my reading and writing is just almost non-existent, so that's one thing I'd change. I would have actually started to have read this book a little bit more. Question 3. What inspired you to make these videos? Well, I think the thing that has inspired me to make these videos is I just knew that this was going to be such a niche experience, and I thought it would be quite a fun idea to actually document it so that I can show everyone at home, or just sort of around the world potentially, as to wherever you might be watching this, what it's like to live in quarantine in a small hotel room for 2 full weeks. It's a pretty strange experience, and like I always watch all the big YouTubers like Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon, and even some local guys like Dylan Osborne from Northern Ireland who make some sick videos as well. So I watch all these guys on YouTube and they're just incredible at making daily vlogs. So I had a bit of a phobia as well of speaking into the camera, which is something that I wanted to get rid of. But I feel like by forcing myself to chat to you or the camera, given that there's actually nobody there behind the camera, is just... Question number 4. What would you say is the best and or worst part of this whole experience? I think the best part of this experience has definitely been having the time to actually invest in these little challenges or these little projects that I normally, or anybody normally, wouldn't actually have the time to do. But given that you've got literally nothing better to do whenever you're locked inside of a room, it's the perfect time to actually sort of achieve these things. So it's quite a nice little experience. It's very niche. You wouldn't normally get to do this whenever you're just going about your daily life. So that I've actually really enjoyed, and to be completely honest, there actually hasn't been that many times where I've even found myself being bored, touch wood. But like, it is what it is. If you accept it for that, as soon as you come into this place, it's actually not all that bad. I'd say the worst part about the experience is definitely the fact that I actually haven't had fresh air in about 8 days now, which is quite weird. And I still have I've had no direct sunlight either.
Outside bad. The sun's scary. It's not my friend. He wants to hurt me. Safer.
I mean, you can all see my view currently, so I don't know if you can see because of the dark in the reflection, but I literally can just see what's across I can see the other side of the hotel, and that's literally it. I can just about see the sky if I like tilt my head the full way back, or if I point my phone up, I can video it and then look at it like that. But that's definitely the worst part about the experience, not actually being able to go outside, because I love going outside. So yeah, that would be the worst part. Number 5, and the final question: what's the first thing you're gonna do whenever you get out? Well, I think the first thing that I'm gonna do whenever I get out is probably just take a huge deep breath and look around me in amazement at all the hustle and bustle of what's going on. I just remember whenever we arrived, the street outside was so busy with people, and I'm actually really looking forward to getting back out into that world. I want to go and I want to have a nice day at the beach. I want to sit in a park. I want to have a nice cold beer. And just chill with all my friends that I'm going to be here with. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do as soon as I get out. Oh, and by the way, I cannot wait to go for brunch. I'm talking flat white, eggs Benedict, and maybe even a cold beer with the brunch, just because, like, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do whenever I get out. So yeah, I appreciate that this has probably been a bit of a weird video in comparison to all the other ones that I've put up, but as I said, I'll come back to doing more challenges tomorrow. Feel free to drop me a comment down below and let me know if you want to see a specific challenge. I'm writing a list down of all of the challenges that people have been sending through to me, and I'm gonna pick the ones that are pretty challenging, for want of better words, but something that is actually gonna be achievable by me. Like, if somebody had told me to do 5,000 press-ups, I'm not gonna be able to do that, but the 300 press-ups one was a good idea. So it doesn't have to be a fitness challenge either, by the way. Let me know down in the comments. If you're sound, you'll give it a like. If you've made it this far into the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button as well. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.